Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Dana and I am sitting down today. I've already cried before the video started because I hate that I feel like I've been on Instagram and I guess maybe on YouTube in some places saying like, oh, it's been a really hard day, but I can't tell you why. I fucking hate it. I'm sorry. I hate it so much. I shouldn't have cursed in the first minute, but it is what it is. There's some things that, we all keep private, and I have struggled with this one so much because I don't want to share it, but I also realize when I do share it with people that I know that I'm close to, I tend to feel better. And it's a constant struggle of me wanting to keep it all inside because I'm strong and I can do it on my own, and then me being like, no, you know what, I can't. So I also just really hate being vague and telling you these things on Instagram. Like yesterday, I posted something where I was like just sitting in the parking lot crying because that was true and that was my reality. And I do like to post things that are real, but I wasn't really ready to share what I was going through. And so I'm sitting down today to share. It's not something that I had planned on. I don't know where this will go. I know that none of you come here for this content, so if you don't want to watch it, that's fine. It's more, I guess, to get it off my chest. But I have been going through IVF recently, and I'm talking to a camera right now in my house all alone. My husband's at work, and I'm just like, it even sounds weird to say that out loud, even though like this has been our reality for months now. I actually am on my second round, and I've not had a successful round. The first round we did get to the egg retrieval. I'm not going to go through all the boring steps of, maybe not boring, but all the steps of IVF. If you're interested in what it's all about, there are millions of videos. You can go search them out there. But suffice it to say, we had a successful round in the sense that we got eggs and we had embryos, but none of them were genetically viable, sound. And I am older. I'm not going to say my age just because there's some things that I still want to keep private, but the chances, are not great for me right now. And that's a reality that I never envisioned. And it would break my heart. 2 minutes in, 3 minutes in, and we're crying. I knew that would happen. Anyway, I just got news today. We are at the end of the second cycle, and I don't have that many follicles this time. Last time I had more. Not a huge amount, but, a decent amount. I'm also coming back from a cold. Sorry. I'm also probably not going to edit this video much, so what you see is pretty much raw. This round, for whatever reasons, we did a different protocol, that's what it's called, and it did not yield the results that we wanted. And it's hard because you put your body through a lot. I'm strong. I know I am, like mentally and physically, I know I am. So the fact that my body's not doing what I think it can do is even harder. And just going about life and work and all these things where at the same time you feel heartbroken and upset and you're mad, all these things, and there's so many what ifs, and I usually don't live by what if. I try not to look back. I mean, I look back and reflect, but I try not to say if I had just done it this way or at this time, I would be here, because to me that's kind of foolish because it doesn't get you anything. You can't go back. So why spend your time asking what if? But that's what I've been doing, and I want to stop. And maybe one day I'll stop, but right now I'm definitely not stopping. And so all that to say, if you've ever seen my posts, and I try not to do many of them on Instagram, But if you wondered if you have been annoyed by that kind of stuff, I get it. I'm the first one to be annoyed by that as well. But that's what's going on. I don't know if I'm going to continue to talk about this. There is something nice and like a weight that feels like it's lifted at a, you know, to a point to say like, this is what I'm going through. I share everything else that's real and I don't ever try to hide anything. So why hide this? But I don't want unsolicited advice. And I know when you put yourself out there and you tell somebody something, sometimes they're giving you advice because it sounds like you want it. I don't want advice. You're not my doctor. I love you. I appreciate you watching, but you know, I will go with what my doctor says and what my husband and I decide to do. But I still do massively, greatly appreciate everyone's support. And I have no idea how this video will be received because it is so different from everything else that I've ever posted. So, you know, just be nice, I guess. I'm hard enough on myself. I don't think I need others to be hard on me. And maybe one day I'll be able to talk more about it. I don't know if I want to. I don't know. I obviously don't want to do that on this channel. I think that, you know, people don't come here for that. So I don't know what I would do if I ever wanted to talk more about it. But if you are interested, I am always open to talking. Excuse me. Mainly on Instagram through DMs. That's where I talk to people. So if you are interested, that's where I'll be. And I'm going to leave it at that. I just don't think I have much more to say. Just explaining to you why I've been struggling and, you know, keeping it real because that's what I like to do. So I will leave it here. I'm sorry. This cold, it's like the congestion is reigning supreme right now. So I will leave it there. Thank you again. I don't know how many times I've said thank you. But thank you for watching. Thank you for listening, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye, guys.